Is it stuck in your head? I did a thing. Yeah, I made an intro. A low budget, free intro. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of proud of myself. Yeah. Welcome. I'm Renee, the Appalachian Stitcher, and welcome to my channel. This is Flosstube number 9. And here we are. I want to dive right in. I don't have a whole lot to show you, but I do have some things to show you, and I wanted to just throw it out there real quick while I have a minute. And the first thing I want to do is tell you about my whips. I have some whips. Wouldn't that be funny? I don't have any whips. I don't have anything to show you. Yeah. I am totally feeling myself today, I guess. Whew, crazy. Thanks for coming along on my crazy kooky ride, y'all. You are the best, and your comments are so sweet. And if you're new, welcome, and just fasten your seatbelts because we just fly by the seat of our pants here. Whip, back to whips. First whip I have is Mother's Garden. Mother's Garden by Blackbird Designs. This is on chamomile, 40 count chamomile. 1/2 with the call for threads. This I started on Mother's Day, and this is the one that I'm going to pull out all the women that are going to be on here on their birthdays or on special occasions that mark, you know, that you think of your mother. And my mother had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Mom! Love that woman. So awesome. And so I had to pull her out. You know, you have to pull her out. And here's how far I got. I did this on Mother's Day, and I had started the border a little bit. So I kind of thought that I would try to put at least a thread length of border in each time that I pull this out. And then maybe try to get a motif, because those motifs don't take too long. They're not really big or anything. At least the ones right now aren't. So if I can do like a little of the border and then put in your motif each time, I think that would be a good little goal to have. So that's my goal. And I'm loving the colors. I wasn't sure at first, but trusted the Blackbird Designs, and yeah, they know what they're doing. So that's pretty cute, I think. So that was for Mom. And then I had a new start, which was also one of my whips. And the new start is this one that I got off of Unique Stitch Crafts. And Jen over at Backcountry Stitcher, hey Jen, we both have a love for national parks, and she is finishing so close to a finish on Arches. So I wanted to do one. So I went and I got Death Valley. Isn't it cute? I love it. And yes, it's full coverage, but it's, I don't know, it's such blocks of color that it's kind of easy stitching. And I'm doing this on a 28 count ivory even weave, so it's even better. But here's what I have. Here's what I have. I just outlined, oh, look at that lovely string, which is so nice. I feel so professional, and then I hold it up and there are like strings and papers falling over, and yeah. And I even put on colored chapstick to be even more professional today. Yeah. Maybe it'll distract you. Look at my chapstick. No. Here it is. And I just put the little X over there so I know where I started. Because sometimes on these things I get a little bit confused until making a little start there. So Saturday is stitch group, so hopefully I can do some fill in on this, not have to count. So yeah, that one's that. That's number 2. And then you're not gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe it. I can't believe it. And I did it. I have a finished project, not fully finished, don't get that excited. Hopefully by the end of the month I will. But I finished the pre-stitching of the top drawer. And this is by Hands On Design. Let's see if I can turn it around. And it has the little parts that you put, it shows you how to put it on there. And so let's just have a look, shall we? So here's the needle book. And it's upside down because remember, this is the one that's going to get folded. So it'll be folded so it will read correctly. And then over here is the little, the two little parts that I've done since seeing you last. And the bottom one was finished. That's the one that I did blue around. It's supposed to be gray, and I was worried about running out of floss. And guess what I did? I ran out of floss. So that just gave me an opportunity to go and shop a little. Like I need more stuff, but you know, I didn't need more stuff because I needed another one. I ran out of gray, and this was totally not the designer's fault. This was Renee's fault because I didn't read the directions. Whoops. And then I didn't realize that I missed this part until after it was too far gone. So I had to order some more gray because on the lattice work here, that's the back. Let's not show that. Yeah. So I did two threads, and it really was supposed to be one thread. So whoopsie on that. So then I took, you know, all the gray that I'd done was 2 threads. So then I went through it like crazy. So I just go to Barefoot Needle Arts, and my buddies there just hooked me right up. I ordered a couple skeins of floss, of gray, and then you can't just order floss because, you know, shipping, you want to make it worth your while and, you know, support them. So I also got a little corner gauge. This one has the 1.5, which I like. The other one that I have has 2, 2.5, and 3. 1.5. And if you're new to cross stitch and you're like, what is this square thing and why do you have that? This basically is, when I first learned how to cross stitch, you started in the middle and you folded your fabric. Did you guys do that? And then you marked it, and then you unfolded it, and you started from the middle, and then you worked your way out. Well, what this allows you to do is to go and calculate with your stitch count, calculate how much fabric that you need with whatever border you want. It's always good to leave a border if you want a frame or whatever, depending on how much you want, you know. Will also, you can do 2, 2.5, 3. But if you're framing, it's good to leave some so they can stretch it. Anywho, you just stick it in the corner, and then if you want 1.5 border, if you're just doing a little small or something, you don't need a big border, you start there, and you can start in the corner and work, which is a lot easier, I think, to stitch on than having all the stuff in the middle. So that's what that is. And so it's always handy. They always come in handy when you want to start something new. At least they do for me. And I like the fact that it, you know, got a little logo recognition going on there. And so I got that. That was a lot about a corner gauge. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not sorry. Corner gauges are important too, right? Yeah. And then I had to get a chart. I had to. I mean, you know, because you can't just get a skein of floss. So excuse the glare there, but this is Make Me a Blessing. Look at this. Make me a blessing to someone today. Isn't that a sweet sentiment? I just love that. And then it has birds. It has flowers. It has a pretty border. And this is by, at the bottom, Jean Workman, Monticello Stitches. I love it. And I want to be a blessing. I hope I'm a blessing to you today. I think everybody hopes they're a blessing and not a curse to someone, but there may be days. Maybe days. That's it. That is it. And that was not a lot. Flosstube out, y'all. Bye.